What happens when the strongest arm wrestler of today meets the most feared legend of the past? Levan Saginashvili, the undefeated Georgian powerhouse, fresh off his dominant win over Hermes Gasparini. A man who hasn't lost a single round in years. And on the other side, Denis Cyplenkov, the Russian Hulk. With arms like tree trunks, a crushing top roll, and a grip that ended careers. They've never faced each other. They likely never will. But what if they did? In this video, we imagine the clash of titans, Levan at his peak versus Denis in his prime. Who wins? Raw power or brutal technique? Let's break it down. Let's start with the obvious. Raw strength. Levan in 2025 is a monster. Over 180 kilograms of mass, unmatched back pressure, and a hand so thick that even elite pullers struggle to crack his setup. His training is focused, his recovery is world-class, and his endurance surprisingly solid for his size. Denis, in his prime, was built different. Not as heavy, but his arms? Pure granite. His wrist was nearly unbendable, and his tendon strength was beyond human. He didn't rely on size alone. His power came from years of heavy lifts, table time, and brutal grip training. On paper, Levan has more weight and current momentum, but Denis had that unmovable object feel, the kind of arm that didn't give up position, even under pressure. When it comes to technique, both are elite, but very different. Levan is all about complete control. He dominates from the setup, locks the lane, and explodes sideways before the opponent even has a chance to react. Denis, however, was a master of containment. He didn't blast, he absorbed, let his opponent commit, then crush them with a top roll or slow bleed pressure. His ability to read the table was scary. And unlike many heavyweights, Denis was dangerous in multiple positions. Inside, outside, king's move if needed. It wasn't pretty, it was effective. Now let's imagine the match. 6 rounds, like East versus West. Round 1, Levan likely takes it. The explosion off the start, the wrist control, the side hit. Round 2, if Denis adjusts, slows things down, starts to bleed Levan out, we might see a long battle. This is where Denis shines. Round 3 and 4, it gets interesting. Levan has never had to go deep into a match, but if Denis can force a war, his endurance and experience could bring him back. Rounds 5 and 6, it's a coin toss. If Levan hasn't finished early, he could fade. But if Denis takes too much damage early, he won't recover. In the end, it's not just power versus power. It's a battle between generations, between unstoppable force and immovable object. 2 legends from different eras, united by one idea: absolute dominance at the table. Levan stands today as the immovable mountain, a force no one has managed to shake. Denis, in his prime, was a symbol of explosive strength and unmatched wrist control, a nightmare for anyone across from him. This match may remain a fantasy, but it fuels the imagination of every true fan of arm wrestling. Share your take in the comments. Who you believe would come out on top in this legendary clash? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more stories from the world of strength and competition. Thanks for watching. Stay strong and keep your wrist tight.
I can feel